Hi, this is Dylan from The Lifestyle Trader, and today is 12th of January 2017. Time is 2:56 p.m. in Singapore. So, welcome to my D 10 minutes trade ideas video. And let's kick off with something new today. There will be dollar against Canadian dollar. Now, what is happening right here is that we've seen that the price has fallen and broken below the major rising trend line, which definitely signals for the price to fall further. Right now, we are seeing that the price has reached the one of the key support level right here, and therefore we'll be waiting for retracement all the way into the 1 hourly chart. Right now, it is still forming the new downward trend. So whatever the case, we'll be waiting for the price to start its retracement, complete at least two wave of retracement, and then we'll be looking for a selling opportunity from here onwards in the based on the 1 hourly chart and the current trend that we have right here. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward for the dollar against the Canadian dollar, and for the Aussie against the Canadian dollar, or rather, let's talk about Kiwi against the US dollar first, because yesterday we do have a trade ongoing, which is here. We have seen that the price has fall, all right, has fallen, broke below the previous low right here, so it's a new trend. Of course, like I said, it will be better if it is lower than the previous low right here. It retraced once, retraced twice, as you can see that this is a channel. It did continue to fall further. It definitely has exceeded all the way to at least 80.6% of the whole retracement channel. So, but however, it then jumped after which, because Donald Trump came out to talk. I'm not quite sure what he has spoken about. Maybe we can go and have a read on Bloomberg or anywhere else. So whatever it is, we have seen that dollar has took a plunge, causing the Kiwi against US dollar to rise up all the way. And what's happening right here is that if we look at the day one charts, all right, we can see that the price is on the on the downward trend, and right now this it can be seen as a retracement back to the the major falling trend line right here and into the major resistance zone. So from here we can actually look for a selling opportunity. All right, so all the way into the 4 hourly charts, we have seen that the price has completed one wave and two wave of a retracement. So from here onwards is where we can look to sell. Now if you look at this based on the previous downward trend and with Fibonacci retracement, it is about to reach 161.8% as well. So this could probably be the best price to go for the sell if you are looking to sell on a longer term. um, Look at 200 pips if we are going for the previous low, so even if we are, well, this is definitely, if you look at the day one chart, it's definitely considered a straight trend. So it is right to say that you can actually go for at least 80% of the whole previous wave of depreciation. So that would definitely give you somewhere more than that. You're looking at more than 240 pips. But that said, your stop loss has to be rather smaller as well, because you're going to base on the whole retracement right here and add about few pips above, but there's still going to be a lot 100 over pips of stop loss for you. So still possible, you can still go for the trade, but it's going to be holding for a longer term. So don't use martingale if you are trading a longer term trade, because you're going to be waiting for very long for it to complete. So trade it as normal, as a normal trade. All right, so that's what I would recommend. And so that's for Kiwi against US dollar. And let's take a look at Aussie against US dollar. We have seen that the price has broken above its falling trend line right here. Right, it's about to reach a major support and resistance level. So we do believe there will be some kind of some kinds of reversal here, or the major retracement happening here. but we are still not seeing any opportunity to trade, even if it's going to be a buy. I would probably suggest not to do so since it's so near the resistance level already. So we probably want to see that the price, when it reaches here, starts to come down vigorously or whatsoever. As long as it breaks below its previous low, forms a new downward trend, then we look for selling opportunity after the retracement. So there's nothing much for us to do right now for the Aussie against US dollar. And let's take a look at Aussie against the Japanese yen. There is something more for this. If we look at the 4-hourly chart, this was the whole previous wave of downward trend, and then we have seen that the price has started to retrace, and right here, after the first one, the second one has completed, it came back to the same level, got resisted again, and it has started to fall. So if you go into the 1-hourly chart itself, you can see that the price has already, or rather the 15-minute chart, you can see the price has already, there was a very strong downward movement that has broken below multiple previous lows. So signaling for the price to fall further, and it recover all the way back, but then it resumes its depreciation right now again. So we right here we can wait for the price to make retracement. Alright, probably when it reaches the resistance zone right here, then we can look for the selling opportunity right away from here. So then again, of course, we will measure and gauge based on the first week of retracement, and then we measure for the second one, and then we look for the correct level to go for the sell. That's for the Aussie against the Japanese yen. Last but not least, maybe let's quickly talk about the dollar against the Japanese yen, which I have mentioned that it might be making a falling trend. It has already it's already forming a falling channel. So what happened yesterday was that it came all the way up, touches the top, and of course the previous major resistance zone. It came all the way down as Donald Trump speaks. So definitely something interesting must have been uh, discussed during the speech by the conference by Donald Trump. So we should, or rather I will actually go and take a look at this. It's pretty interesting. So whatever it is, we are seeing that the price is already forming a new downward trend. So we can go into the 1-hourly chart, 15-minute chart, whichever. It's just like dollar against the Canadian dollar. We'll be waiting for the price to make retracement, and we look for selling opportunity again. So that's for the dollar against the Japanese yen. And with that, I have come to the end of today's trading analysis video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.